if you can't kill the actual murderer, you can at least get someone from these are all English, and so these English are taking the fight to make the folks of their murdered loved ones be able to rest. Of course, the English have a very different system of justice, and there are now 7 other innocent people here being killed at the hands of the Cherokee. Cherokee towns, and here on it's
got one down.
Fort Dobbs, the fort on this hillside, is attacked by the Cherokee War Party in February of 1760. Just 2 weeks after the attack here, a party of soldiers had gone to the home of a man named Joseph Potts. It's about a mile and a half from us in this direction. They're ambushed by the Cherokee as the cavalry fly. Many of them are killed outright, others come from what were open rolling fields toward the fort. One of these men is actually killed in the subdivision next to us before that was there, and is buried by the side of the road. It's a small recreation based on the Potts Place encounter. So we have a party of civilians bringing those supplies from that house that have just been hit by the Cherokee war party.
Kaylee, she's too slow. Here comes the Indian. Oh, down. Okay.
We know that in the attack on the Potts Place, one of the provincial soldiers in Fort Dobbs
He's ambushed.
The Cherokee. He survived his wounds later to petition the government. He said he had been shot in the back, shot in the shoulder, which broke his arm. He was tomahawked several times by his attackers and had his scalp removed before he was able to press on. Did have a surgeon posted as an officer.
Oh, he's killing him. Make sure that everything's on the
as compensation, he received about 20 pounds in British currency and passage back to Europe.
We'll give him back some tomorrow. And they had
on the double, Corporal Morton!
Look at him, boys! It's up!
Obviously, we're not following out. Fort Dobbs sallied into the fort, drive the Cherokee away, and hopefully to reclaim any of their wounded.
He missed.
Some of us were discussing before, the weapons carried by the provincials are typical of soldiers in the period. They're smooth-bore muskets. There's no light point, no grooves inside the barrel, no part of spiral to the ball. Big hollow pipe, and the ball that it fires will bounce and wobble as it leaves the barrel. This is why you see soldiers in this period typically fighting in linear formations like this, in close order. Today it seems like a very silly way to fight, but if you have each individual musket as not very reliable, not very accurate by itself, the thing to do is to mass your troops together and deliver volleys of gunfire, putting several shots into even if your musket doesn't hit its target, hopefully the men next to you will get balls in that spot.
Charge.
He's always on the cover. Never fought like that.
They're trying to aim.
Here comes one. Uh-oh, here we go. Get him out of there.
Drive them out.
Get him out of there.
I'm trying to drive them out. I see one.
Following the attacks near Fort Dobbs in the summer of 1760, the British launched a massive army of South Carolina provincials and British regulars from Charleston into some of the Cherokee towns in what is now western North Carolina. They fought a pitched battle with the Cherokee in the mountains, managed to destroy a couple of their settlements, but after receiving heavy casualties, the British army turned back. The following summer, almost a few days to the year after that previous year's battle in 1761, another British army enters the Cherokee villages successfully. In total, during the Cherokee War, nearly 20 Cherokee settlements are put to the torch by British troops. Thousands of acres of crops are leveled where they grow in the fields, forcing the Cherokee of modern-day North Carolina into near starvation. Many of them flee as refugees beyond the Great Smoky Mountains and take refuge with their brethren in what is now Tennessee. At the same time, an army of North Carolina provincials and Virginians is moving towards Tennessee from the Holston River Valley. That includes troops from here at Fort Dobbs. Having pressure put on them from both the north and the south, having their people starving, the Cherokee can no longer continue fighting the English, and they're forced to sign a new humiliating peace with their former allies. This brings the Cherokee War to an end at about the same time that the war against France is also ending here in North America. But folks, we have a round of applause for our reenactment. Myself and the other gentleman here will be staying on the line. We'll be happy to answer them for you. I'll point out that at 2 o'clock, right back here, we will be doing an artillery demonstration showing you how one of the types of cannons used in the Cherokee War would have been loaded and fired. But otherwise, on behalf of Fort Dobbs State Historic Site, thank you very much for coming down.
I don't see any dead Indians. There's some Indians in the back over there.